Hello everybody, Dan Ken here, and today I'm going to be talking about Wrestlepoloza, the worst, and I mean the worst pay-per-view of ESPN and of this whole year. This pay-per-view sucks. Where do I even begin? Let's start with Cena versus Brock. The first match of the pay-per-view sucked. I mean, we already knew Brock was going to win. It's not really that predictable. We already knew that he was going to beat Cena that easily. And I don't know if it was a callback to, I think, 2012 or 2011. I can't remember which pay-per-view it was. They showed it, I think, on Monday. I can't remember what it was. But it was where Brock literally beat the living heck out of Cena, barely let him fought back, and then just beat Cena that quick. This match was kind of similar to that. It was just more of like Brock taking advantage of Cena and just beating him up. I mean, at least Cena did kind of fought back, but not barely. And then, again, Brock Lesnar just keep giving him F5s and just suplex cities and this and that. And the match was that short. It was like 6 minutes long. And, again, we already knew that Brock was going to, like, win. So what was the whole point in that? So I give this match a 4 out of 10. They could have done better. It could have been longer, too, but no. It was just 6 minutes long, and it was just pointless. The next match I'm going to be talking about is the Usos versus the Vision. That one was okay. It's not my favorite. I mean, it could be y'all's, but not really my favorite. The only thing I like about it is the Usos theme coming back. Oh my god. It's been almost like 2 years since we last heard their theme song together. And I was like, yes, the Usos are back, and they brought the theme song back. Then later on, it got changed to Jay's Usos themes. I'm like, okay, I mean, I do love Jay's theme, but at the same time, I kind of really want to hear the Usos theme again. But no, they cut it short. The theme song I think the theme song was only like 2 minutes or 3 minutes long, and after that, they ended up switching to Jay's theme for whatever reason. And so the whole night, it just became Jay's theme. So I mean, I was like, okay, I guess. I mean, the only good thing is that the Usos are back as a team, so at least that's kind of like a good thing. And then the Vision come out, and then of course, we already knew the Vision was going to win. The two big tough guys beat up, the Usos, and so it was okay. I mean, I was kind of confused at how Jay got his head busted open. I didn't see anything wrong, so I don't know how he got his head busted open for. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you actually saw what happened to his head, because I didn't see anything hit him. And so, yeah, I give this match a 5 out of 10. It could have been better. Honestly, the Usos could have won. I don't know why the Vision kept winning, but we already know, they're going to win every time. So, I mean, the Usos could have won, but yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It's not bad, but they could have done better. The next one I'm going to be talking about is the Women's World Championship match against Io and Stephanie Valkyrie. That one, I mean, that was the only good one I like. I'm sorry. That's the only one I liked. I mean, finally, Valkyrie finally got a singles title on the main roster, and it's literally the the Women's World Championship. And I thought Io was gonna win. I was like, please. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really care who win. I mean, Io or Stephanie Valkyrie, but at the same time, I was rooting for Valkyrie because Io had it 2 or 3 times already. It's time for someone else to get a turn. I don't know why they added her in there. I mean, they could have added someone different, but I kind of weird they're now no longer doing tournaments for that. They used to do that for the other titles, but I guess this one they were just too lazy, or I guess they just couldn't figure out what to do. Typically, they could have done a battle royal, like a 20-woman battle royal for the title. I don't know why they didn't do that. They could have been simple and easy. But no, they basically they were just lazy, and they just gave up. So they ended up just putting Io and Stephanie in the last minute, and I guess they're like, okay, we're gonna have this match. There, boom. Whoever wins is the new champion. Problem solved. I mean, I wasn't that mad about it, but at the same time, I am kind of tired of the tournaments because they were just pointless. So I want to say, kind of glad they changed it up. So. I mean, I was so happy that she won. I was so happy. I was like, finally, she won the singles title. Yes. I'm sorry, Io, but you already had it so many times. It's time for someone else to get it. And I thought Io was going to turn heel or something like that. No. she basically just shook her hand and just congratulated her. And I was like, okay, I mean, I guess that's something. But again, congratulations to Stephanie Valkyrie. I hope she keeps that title until next year. I highly doubt it, but hopefully they'll keep it. She'll keep it till like next year at WrestleMania, or next year until like, or WrestleMania 2027. She'll keep it. Hopefully she keeps the title. But anyways, I give it a 10 out of 10. That was the best match of the pay-per-view. Best match. The next one I'm going to be talking about is CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth and Becky. That one was okay match. I mean, it was probably one of the best ones because it's AJ's first match in like over like 10 years. This is her, I guess her pay-per-view debut, but it's also her first match in that long. And God, every time I hear her theme song, man, it always brings back what 2013 or 2014 like vibes. Every time I hear that theme song, man, I want to hear it again. I'm glad she's back with WWE. I think she signed a multi-year deal. I can't remember, but either way, she'll be sticking around for like a while. So I'm glad she's back. She's back. And every time I hear that song, man, it's like music to my ear. So I'm glad to see her back. I'm glad they won as well. I thought Punk and AJ were gonna lose, and of course Seth and Becky were gonna win. Nope, they lost. So I'm glad that CM Punk and AJ win. And not to mention, we were supposed to get surprises. Where are the surprises? Triple H told us we're supposed to get surprises in the pay-per-view. Where were they? We didn't get anything. And it was just almost like the last match was next, and I was like, where's the prizes? There is any. So I thought this was going to be a perfect time for Paige to come back, and basically I thought she was going to like help Punk or AJ win the match, or after the match she could have came out and shook their hand. No, Paige was nowhere to be seen. So I was kind of like, that was kind of a waste. So I was like, okay, what about the next match? We might get an actual surprise. Nope. But I'll get to that in a minute. So this match, I gave it a 9 out of 10. Best match ever as well. I'm glad that Punk and AJ got their revenge and they finally won. So I'm glad. The next one I'm going to be talking about. I can't talk. Sorry. The next one I'm going to be talking about is The Undertaker making his return, or I guess an appearance. And for whatever reason, I was like, what is Undertaker doing here? And then he ended up seeing Stephanie McMahon by the front row. And so I was like, okay, I mean, there's probably going to be something important then. And so that's when he announced that he was going to induct Stephanie McMahon into the 2026 Hall of Fame. And I was like, what? Are you for real? For real? Like, finally she got her spot in the Hall of Fame. Honestly, she could have gotten it back in like 2010 or maybe even like 2020 or 2018. She could have gotten that. Why didn't she get it? But finally, she actually got it. It took so long, but yeah, she finally got it. And so I was so happy. It's like, finally, she's in the Hall of Fame. So I was kind of like, so that's the only, I don't know, that's the only surprise we got, but, or that's the surprise Triple H was trying to say. But it said surprises. Like, I thought we were going to get more stuff. But no. I mean, that was kind of a surprise to me. She's actually in the Hall of Fame next year. So, congratulations to Stephanie McMahon. Hope to see you next year in the Hall of Fame. And now the last one, which will be Cody versus Drew for the WWE Undisputed Championship. That match sucked. I'm sorry. It was. It was the worst match and the worst ending of all. That match was quick, and I mean, it felt like it was like 7 minutes. I thought Drew was going to win, but no, he basically got screwed again. So, and knowing that, Cody didn't even look like himself that night. I thought he was actually going to have a chance to win, but no, Cody retained and kept the title. And not only that, I thought Randy was going to come out and actually portray Cody, help Drew win the title, and that was it. Because it was rumored that Randy was supposed to come out and help Cody. But no. Oh no, help Drew. But yeah, that didn't happen. So that one I give it a 4 out of 10.